All right, what's going on? Greetings, peace, and blessings to everyone, YouTube and Facebook world. So we are now live on YouTube Live and Facebook Live. So glad everyone can make it. So let's get this info out. So give us time. So I see we got somebody on YouTube. So please share this out. Let's get this out. We are off tonight, family. This is our talk about, and we break down what the future of money could possibly be, and we just give our information and let the people decide on what it might be and what they think it might be. But we want to get everybody prepared. So tonight we're going to break down the topic trade and commerce. So we want to break this down, and so just this is a show that we want to get out because we see that since we have a certain level of financial education or financial literacy, we want to get this information out to as many people as possible. And like I said, it is free of charge. So we want to get this out. So glad everyone can join. What's going on, YouTube world, Facebook world? I see the numbers building up. So let's get them. Let's get them up. So let's get them likes up too as well, and click the notification button so you can get notified when we go live before we get into this show or this broadcast of this episode, family. And we're going to continue to bring this out every week. We're not going to stop because our people have to be shown what the future of money is, because a lot of us don't understand and really don't know. So we want to help get this out. So with that being said, give me 1 second and we are going to get started. All right, family. So the topic tonight is trade and commerce. Trade and commerce. We're going to break down these words and highlight these words. So, okay, let's go. All right, I'm your brother, Mr. Supreme X, CEO and founder of FARDMONEY Corporation. And with this opportunity that we have, what we specialize in is asset acquisition, the difference between the asset and the liability. This is something that we break down and we get out to the masses of our people, and we have an opportunity. So we highlight a problem that's going on when it's dealing with finances in our community, in the world, because it's just not about whether you black, white, or whatever. Everybody's suffering under these wicked bankers, under these wicked politicians that have set up this debt-based system that revolves and robs us of our time, robs us of our labor, and robs us of our freedom. So on this show and on this platform, Fraud Money, if you on Facebook, we are also streaming live on YouTube. So please go subscribe to the YouTube channel, Fraud Money. So what we get this information out, and what we want to do is try to help fight back, because we've been on the defensive so long. So now it's time for us to get on the offensive. So now we're coming with some offense, right? So we don't want to be no longer a punching bag to the powers that be, where nobody or people are afraid to talk about what's really going on, break down the international banking system, break down the ecosystem of America, and what's really happening with this dollar that they got us giving our time for, that we know nothing about. We know nothing about it. We don't know how it's printed. We don't know what makes it go. We don't know how many in circulation. We know nothing about nothing dealing with banking. So tonight, I just wanted us to go over trade and commerce, because we have an opportunity for everybody. But we just want to provide information on the future of money and just break down what the future of money could possibly be, because we know it's not going to be this for too much longer. We know that paper money, due to the coronavirus breakout or the coronavirus pandemic, is it. I mean, they saying that one of the strong carriers of the coronavirus is the paper dollar. It's paper, right? So a lot of businesses right now is not even accepting this. They want credit card. They want it. They want payouts in digital form. So the opportunity got to be, okay, we got to be thinking about what is cryptocurrency, what is a digital currency. We got to know this. So on this platform, we're going to break it down, but we are going to see that the need that we need to have to get right now in this time, We don't know how long the coronavirus is going to be. We don't know when America is going to be up and running. They have shut down the sports world. This has never happened. They have shut down the sports world. Ain't no basketball, ain't no football, ain't no baseball, no hockey, no golf, no tennis, nothing, nothing, family. They have shut it down. No amusement parks. So this is a very serious and crucial time. So this could be the time where the rulers that be try to slide some in up under our nose. But if we are educated, if we stay connected to the real teachers, and you got a few that way, it's not just us in Fard Money. See, us in Fard Money, Wealth Builders Worldwide, we are real teachers because we're not telling you something that we're not doing. We're not telling you something that we're not researching, that we're not studying, that we're not involved in, right? So one of the main things that keep us back and that have us working from paycheck to paycheck, and now we're seeing that this has happened, having a job is not so secure right now because a lot of people don't have a job. I seen a report that said that 17 million people have applied for unemployment just in the last month. 17 million have applied for unemployment, and that's not even all of them, right? So what we want to do is, where's the opportunity to help out curve this out, right? Where is it at? So as we see a system tanking, as we see a payment system going down, it got to be a new payment system on the rise. So we need to ask ourselves, where is it at? Where is it at? What is the new medium of exchange? What is the future of money? What is the future of the banking system? But let's break down trade and commerce as of right now. But before we get into that, family, shout out to everybody listening. Please, if you're on YouTube, hit that thumbs up like button. If you're on Facebook, share this out. And please still go subscribe to our YouTube channel and come over there and follow us on YouTube, family. So, me, I'm an entrepreneur at heart, meaning I look for ways to acquire assets. I look for ways to put my money to work for me, not my label. So I look for ways to build leverage. So we're going to break down leverage as well. I got started with this opportunity, and I started this business of Fard Money Incorporation in 2017. Now, for 2 whole years, I haven't had a job, and I'm not going to call it so much of financially free. I still go where I want to go. I still buy what I want to buy, and I still do what I want to do. However, it's just not to the level of the magnitude. Well, I would just say I'm financially free. I'm free, right? But we're working on that. That is a work in progress. But we are building leverage, number one, and we are becoming professional network marketers, right? We're becoming professional network marketers because when you're a professional network marketer, you know, you look for people to get in your business, to join your organization. I'm not just running around signing up anybody because everybody just don't fit the bill to be a part of this opportunity. I'll be a part of this team that we are building that is globally, right? So now we have expanded the team. We got a team in New Zealand. We got a team all over the United States. We got a team in Africa, in Ghana, right? And where's one more? That's it. And we're working on a team in Brazil. We're trying to get a team in Brazil started. So listen to what we're saying. From the United States, I'm sitting in my home base office right now in Central Florida, having left my home and still is getting paid, regardless to what's happened, still getting paid, still winning, right? And not only are we winning, but with this opportunity that we bring to everybody, we are actually building wealth at the same time. See, as long as we run around and chase this is paper. Very soon, you're going to see that this ain't worth the paper that is printed on, right? This is paper. What's going on, Pete, Brother Kyle? This is paper, family. So we got to understand that you cannot keep giving up your time for this. You got to find something else to move this into, family. Find something to move this in that's going to grow for you. Because this won't, right? And you can go be doing everything you're doing. But some of the currency or the earnings that you're making for whatever you're doing, whether it's your job, whatever it's your business, whatever, a percentage of this, you need to move into an asset. You need to move it into an asset. So we have came up with the simplest, easiest way to do that, right? And not only do we have the simplest, easiest way to do it, but we have the best and logical way to do it. Why? Because we can get the asset for free. We don't pay for anything. We might get into that a little later. So I started in 2017, and the co-founder of FARDMONEY is my brother, my right-hand man, brother Leon 1X. And we started this opportunity online in Birmingham, Alabama, right? And we've been pushing this, and we've been telling everybody, come build with us, come build with us. We're involved in international trade and commerce. So let's get to the topic. Okay, what is trade and commerce? What does this mean? Do we really understand these terms, right? Because I got inspired by it because I was listening to a lecture last night by the Honorable Mr. Louis Farrakhan. I was listening to him, and that title was titled "Who Are the Real Children of Israel?" It was a lecture that he did in Atlanta, Georgia, in 2011, and it was the breakout of this book right here. I just ordered this, had to order this, right? And I feel that if we was to get this book and really digest this book, because I had a chance to really study this book and digest this book. So when I saw an opportunity like Carrot Ball International, I was blown away due to my study about this from this book right here. Now, the title of this book is The Secret Relationship Between Blacks and Jews, Volume 2. How Jews gain control of the Black American economy. Now, in this book, you're going to find footnotes from Jewish scholars, Jewish rabbis, Jewish historians, and Jewish professors. So everything that's in this book is quoted from Jewish rabbis, Jewish professors, historians, and scholars, right? Not us, right? So listen what we're saying, family. This book tells how they took over and monopolized of the Black American economy, how they gain power and earn a percentage from everything we do, right? They see that this is happening. They know this, but this breaks it down, right? Now we'll get into that in another broadcast. So you had to go to www.noi.org and order this book. Amazon banned this book. It is 3 volumes, but this is the main one that I feel like we need. We need them all, but this is the one that's gonna put you in the mind of a banker, because it's gonna tell you how they establish the central banking system all throughout America, in the world, if you understand, right? So I wanted to highlight this because we're going to get into trade and commerce. All right. So you get this book, costs you about $20, right? Then you get this book, The Future of Money. Now, this is the title of this show, so you know I got to highlight this book, right? So family, if you're going to be wealthy, you're going to have to read. If you're going to get rich, you're going to have to read, because you're going to have to know something that the next person don't. Or you're going to have some knowledge that's going to shoot you, but you can advance past where you at, because you can get a certain level of income, but if you're not there mentally, you will lose it. I mean, just look in the sports world and see how rappers and entertainers and ball players get wealthy. They barely made it out of high school, and then they blow it. Why? Because they haven't studied to understand that they got to bring their mentality up to their income level. So if you're making $40 million a year, but your mind is a $1 million a year person, you're going to eventually destroy or sabotage all of that because you don't get educated. So that's why when you look in the entertainment world, whether it's the rap game, the music world, or the acting world, you will see certain people flourish. Now, there can be some other factors to that, but the main factor to that is some people flourish in it because they study, they get financial education. So as I'm earning a lot of this, but this is paper, it ain't money. I got to figure out how to grow it because I might not be able to make a #1 hit all the time. I might not be able to run up and down the basketball court the rest of my life. I might not be able to throw the football, catch the football, run the football like that. So unless I want to be an anchor on ESPN or CBS or Fox Sports or something like that, I want to leave football, basketball, and go work and go get a job as a sport analyst. I want to become a Magic Johnson, a Kobe Bryant, a Dwayne Wade, a LeBron James, a Jay-Z, a P. Diddy. Y'all follow what I'm saying? So just think about it. Okay, I'm gonna just break this down real quick. I'm just gonna compare the two people that everybody should know about. Suge Knight was on the same level as P. Diddy, Puffy, Sean Combs, right? But look at P. Diddy today and look at Suge Knight. Where is Suge Knight? We don't even know. Where he at? We don't even know. But I want to show y'all a difference, right? While P. Diddy was feeding from wealthy people, whether they was white, black, green, it don't matter where you get the financial education from. Suge Knight was running around with the millions trying to be a gangster. But look who Suge Knight had on his roster. And look who P. Diddy had on his roster. P. Diddy only really had Biggie. That you can compare from the Bad Boy record label to anybody on death row. To anybody on death row. Suge Knight had Snoop Dogg. Suge Knight had Tupac. Suge Knight had Dr. Dre. Dash Corrupt. Look at these people he had. P. Diddy only had Biggie, and then he got Shine, but Shine's career got aborted real quick when that shooting went out in that club, right? Not gonna get into that. So I just want to show y'all the difference. Suge Knight is somewhere broke. He might not be broke like the average person, but he definitely not living like P. Diddy. He definitely don't got it like P. Diddy. But what is the difference? The difference is P. Diddy had financial education. Suge Knight just got into the rap game and blowed up from that, but his mind couldn't take him to the next level to keep the wealth or to keep that type of income, right? So he pretty much sabotaged it. Pretty much got sabotaged. So now we don't even know where he at. He could be in jail somewhere. We don't even know, right? But we know what P did at, right? But I just wanted to break that down so we can understand. So you will have the differences in individuals as they come into network marketing. As they come to network marketing, we will be on the same level, but depending on where you at mentally, it's depending on who is going to surpass who, right? We can stay together. I can blow up from a system like Carrot Balls, but you can't. Why? Because you're not feeding yourself with no knowledge, right? So you might hit a lick and make 10 grand in a month for a couple of months. I might just be at 1,000. But your mindset is going to let you just sabotage that, destroy that, so it's going to pass you by, or you're going to not be on that same level. So when I get to 10,000, you didn't drop. I didn't fell out the business completely. One of the two, right? Because the mentality is going to take us where we need to go. So I wanted to break that down. I wanted to get into that. So as you get the books that I showed tonight, make sure you get this book so you can understand where we're going. Because he talked about us being able to sustain ourselves in a crisis. Go and watch episode 1 from the Future Money that we did, that we launched this show with. And this is a show that we're going to do every Saturday at 10 Eastern, family. So get this information out. And like I said, if you're on Facebook, follow us on YouTube, FARDMONEY, and subscribe to the YouTube channel so we can get more people to see what we have to offer, family, because everybody should know this. Everybody needs to know this, right? This is not hidden information that we're trying to keep hid. We have a real live global solution. So, right? So let's get into the topic, right? Trade and commerce. Trade and commerce. So to understand the science of business. So the underlying meaning of business is busy. So you might think you're busy, but you're not building any wealth, long-term wealth. Just because you on a job, yeah, you busy, But that's not busy for you if you're not doing nothing with the earning that could free you up so you can be involved in the real life human activity. But as long as I go and punch a clock, I'm not involved in human activity, right? I am furthering somebody else corporation, somebody else idea. Employee, right? Employee. So to get out of that mindset, I need time, freedom, right? So being free is being able to wake up when you want to wake up, go where you want to go, live where you want to live, right? Has nothing to do with age, but it has everything to do with up here. And it has everything to understand and know what real business is. But for some reason, we don't understand business because we are not involved in what? Trade and commerce. We ain't producing anything. And we are afraid to get involved in something that is producing the product for us. All we got to do is go market it by word of mouth. We don't produce it. We don't ship it. We don't mint it. We don't mine it. We don't package it up. We don't do none of that. And we'll be involved in trade and commerce. So now I can go sit down with a prime minister of a country. I can sit down with just a billionaire, a millionaire from another country that got something that we need. And now we got something that they need. So we set up trade and commerce, right? We set up trade and commerce. We can kind of literally set up our own banking system. Well, we can show people how to stay out of debt, how to get wealthy, right? And we can help them do it with this opportunity that we are offering in FARDMONEY. But it's just about, do you want to do it? How big is your dream? What is your why? What is your why? These are just things that, that we talk about on this platform because it's being overlooked. So I want to give everybody the real definition from Google of what trade and commerce is. And I'm going to let you see why you should get involved with us or anything that'll let you market a product. That'll let you market a product. But we're letting you market a product in 146 countries. I just told you we got a team, an active growing team in New Zealand, a team in Ghana, Africa. We working on a team in Brazil from here using the internet. And we don't even produce the product. We just plugged into the product. We like a middleman to the product, right? So let's deal with what trade and commerce is. True definition, right? Trade and commerce. Trade involves the transfer of goods or services from one person or entity to another, often in exchange for money. Economics refer to a system or network that allows trade as a market. In early form of trade, barter saw the direct exchange of goods and services for other goods and services. So we are, this is like the root of business. But you got to add the commerce side to it too. All right, commerce that's trade. Commerce, follow this now. Commerce is the exchange. They similar, but they're a little different. Commerce is the exchange of goods and services, especially on a large scale. It includes legal, economic, political, social, cultural, and technological systems that operate in a country are in international trade. In the economic sense, commerce refers to the conduct of trade among economic agents. So if I'm involved in trade and commerce, I got a product. I go over here and meet with the foreign minister, the person over trade and commerce over this country, this nation, and then they take a look at what we got. They want it. We set up a deal. This is global. Remember, commerce puts you on a bigger scale. Trade and commerce is pretty the same. They similar, but trade only allows you to trade and do business on a small, minute scale, which is a start. But commerce allows you to expand this trade on a bigger scale. And now you step into the arena of international trade and commerce. So we're sitting here, it don't matter what America got going on. We're still doing business. Why? Because we are involved in trade and commerce. So when you understand this is what the whole banking system is function under. This is what business function under. Trade and commerce. If you only trade a good or service, then you just on a base level, right? You just on a base level. But when you step in and open up that commerce avenue, then you can expand this. But when you got that little mom and pop store on the corner, that mortar and brick, your commerce is limited pretty much to your location. But now we have stepped into the internet world, and now we seeing that we can do business all over the world from the cellular phone. All over the world. See, this is real science of business. This is building leverage. See, when you're involved in real trade and commerce, you are building leverage. As long as you just keep that mortar and brick that you got to operate, you ain't building no leverage. And if you keep a job, you're definitely not building no leverage, right? So we have to look for ways, and we want to bring this information because we got to beat back. You know, we live by the two things. Business is warfare, separation of death. These are the two things that we function in, and it's our motto in FARDMONEY. Why? Because business is warfare. It's not a physical warfare, it's up here. That's why if you're not reading books and putting no knowledge in you, you're not going to stay in business long. If you start a business, you know how many people came to me when I started this, when I started FARDMONEY, you know how many people that was supposed to be family members were telling me, yeah, I tried that. What if it don't work? Yeah, I did this, it get hard on you. I mean, nobody said it was going to be easy. You think it was easy for Microsoft to start? Go listen at the story. Was it easy for, they said Jeff Bezos didn't make no money for 3 whole years with Amazon, but he didn't stop. Now look at him now. He's able to donate $100 million in the charity. $100 million. Like it ain't nothing, it ain't blink. You feel me? But he didn't make no money for 3 years. Go and listen at the story of Tyler Perry. How he was hosting shows and nobody showed up for 7 years and living in his car. Now the man that built a black-owned movie studios, just network or whatever we want to call it, compound in Atlanta, Georgia. But for 7 years, Tyler Perry didn't make a dime. Nobody even came to his show. And he was sleeping in his car. But he didn't stop because he had a vision. And those officers are going to come to see that you really want to do it. So it's easy to stop doing your business and go back and get a job. You are not affecting the powers that be. So we got to understand that it is a negative and a positive life force that comes into our life, pretty much primary by the way we think. So as the negative force come into our life that don't want us to start a business, why? Because the negative force want to keep us working for them so we can hold up their system, their world, their corporations. So the fire or the struggle or the obstacles is going to come. Even when you have a good time, obstacles might come any minute. at the drop of a dime for you while you're not even looking. But are you going to quit that? Are you going to stay connected? Or stay in tune and stay with your vision, your plan, or your dream? A lot of us stop dreaming. A lot of us don't have a dream. A lot of us don't dream no more. A lot of us don't sit and visualize no more. We think it's too hard to get free. So we think it's too hard to start a business. It's so easy right now to become financially free. It's probably the easiest it ever had been. This is the easiest time to become financially free, to start a business. Why? Because of the internet. It's just so simple. It is just so simple. A lot of corporations are opening up the affiliate marketing program, commission-based system to their product because they don't want to pay the big corporation networks to market their products anymore. They will rather pay that to the affiliates, the regular people like me and you. So we can live a lifestyle like a big corporation, but don't even be known. You feel me? Don't even be known. I know a man right now on Instagram only got 14,000 followers on his Instagram page, and he might be more wealthy than everybody that got an Instagram account. But nobody know who he is except us and Carabao. You feel me? And if you're a Carabao, I'm not even talking about Joseph Heights. I'm talking about the other fella, right? On Instagram, he only got 14,000 followers. Now you got brothers and sisters who just put out straight foolishness, got 100,000 followers, 200,000 followers. You just go to YouTube. It's a brother on YouTube. This man got 1 million followers, and all he do is do skits acting like basketball players. It's funny, but I mean, he got 1 million subscribers on YouTube. So the time that just think about if he was to plug into something, if he was to think outside of the box and not think for himself. He got 1 million subscribers. So just think if he came out with a product that could help everybody. How easy would it be for him to blow up? Right? You got all these other people on YouTube. They got skits where it's just comedy. You know, I look at some of them, support it, like it, and all that. You know, they are people. They got 100,000 subscribers, 200,000 subscribers. You follow me? So just think about it. They were the Swift Gears. With this type of influence pushing foolishness that don't put no money in nobody's pocket but their own, right? If they was to start to think for the whole, where could they be? So the time to get wealthy right now is, I mean, it's easy. I mean, it took me literally 8 months to walk away from a job. And that was really long. That really was too long. So in over 2 years, I haven't had a job. I've been able to move out of a bad crime-ridden city and move into a better city. Just like this. Just because I wanted to. No other reason. Right? This is the time of the changing of the paradigm shifting. This is that time. So we have to understand, if you're on Facebook, please go subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you're on YouTube, give us a thumbs up, family, and hit that bell so you can get notified. So please show the YouTube channel some love. And we on Instagram as well, FARDMONEY. FARDMONEY everything, family. But we are bringing a solution and we are bringing education that is needed. So this is trade and commerce. So when we offer you this opportunity to join us with this opportunity and you shoot it down, we know off the top you don't understand business. You know nothing about business. I don't care who you are. You know nothing about business. It's just that simple. You can't be good working at McDonald's. You can't be good working in Foot Locker. You can't be good working on a job where you giving up $12, $14 an hour. I wouldn't care if you were getting $30, $40, $50 an hour. You can't be good. You can't be good and your parents still working. You can't be good and you're a man and your wife got to go to work. You can't be doing good. It's just that simple. You ain't doing good, brother. So these are just factors that we got to understand. So why not be a leverage? So let's talk about leverage. So I see our senior partner on the line on Facebook, Mr. Quentin Bryant, and he always use this quote when he get to a slide in our presentation about leverage. He said, if you don't know what leverage is, 9 times out of 10, you are probably it. You are leverage, right? Leverage is when you can earn from somebody else's efforts, or you can get a thought over, whether it's a thought, a business presentation. Why? Because I might don't be the test like this. Say if Mr. Brian do a better presentation than me on our business, right? I will just leverage his articulated, the way he articulate the presentation. I will leverage it, and I will send my prospects and my people to his training. And I don't have to take the time out. I can go and do something else. I can get on the training, but I send my people there. And I can get on there. And think about it. And I ain't got to get on the train. I just send them there. And I can go do something else for that hour he doing the training. Right? But he teaching them what we do, and it's building leverage for me. It's getting the person what they need. They need the education. They need the understanding on what we do. Right? But I can go do something else for the hour. I mean, it's just that simple. It's just that simple. And he not tripping. Why? Because we on the same team. Even if we weren't on the same team, it really still wouldn't matter. But they on the same team. So leverage is when you really incorporate the efforts of others. It's leverage. You build leverage. Now we can go and give you the direct definition of the word leverage, so you'll have it. But that's pretty much it. It's when you earn or you benefit from the efforts or the knowledge or understanding the wisdom of somebody else. That's leverage. That's leverage. Not that you're getting over on them or nothing like that. That ain't leverage. That's scamming, right? That's what the banking system do. That's what the workforce do. They are getting over. Yeah, they leverage, but it's in a bad way because we not really benefiting from it. So let's look up the word leverage, family. Leverage. Meaning the exertion of force by means of lever, or an object used in a matter of a lever. My space hits something solid that wouldn't respond to leverage. Y'all get it? So finance, the ratio of a company's loan capital debt to the value of its common stock. Verb, use borrowed capital for an investment, expecting the profits made to be greater than the interest payable. So leverage is in all type of forms if you understand it. Hey, brother Demi Sonya, rich education. Salam, brother. Assalamu alaikum, brother. So, family, get the understanding. Listen to what we're saying. Use borrowed capital. See, Robert Kiyosaki, he teach leverage pretty much on all levels because he say, go use debt to go and get an asset. So you leverage somebody else's currency. You leverage your credit score to go and get something you want or to go and get you more. You feel leverage, right? Some people might leverage what they know in the stock market, right? Some people might leverage what they understand about gold or whatever. It's leverage. So if I listen to Peter Schaff and he's a good breakdown on why we need gold and this and third, I can just send you his video. So I leverage his understanding, his knowledge, his wisdom about gold rather than me trying to break it down and teach it to you, right? So when you are involved in a network marketing system, I leverage you by showing you the opportunity, and you go and show it with all the people you know. I don't know these people, right? You might know 1 million people. I might only know 100,000. You know 10 times more people than me. But I showed it to you. You came and joined the team, and then boom, you went out, and now this is leverage for each of us. Because you might find somebody out your million that know more people than you. It just keep going. It's leverage. This is how we benefit. You know what I'm saying? A force by means of a level, or an object used in the matter of a level. Lever. Y'all, so this is what we're saying. We got to get the understanding of this. And it make more sense in the financial world, right? So a lot of people are not free from a job because they don't have leverage, right? They don't have an asset. Acquiring an asset is leverage. Every gold gram I got, every ounce of gold I got, every crypto coin I got is leverage to my finances, to my wealth. Why? Because it's appreciating. Now it'd be the opposite of leverage if it was depreciating. Then I need to get rid of it. But if it's going up, I got the potential to go up. I need to hold it until it get to a certain point that makes me happy. Leverage, right? So, family, this is the future of money, man. So we just wanted to open it up with our second episode of Trade and Commerce. You know, next week we will be back here, same time, same channel. Our broadcast of Separation of Death. Inshallah, we will be back up and running this Tuesday. We had some technical issues this past Tuesday, so we couldn't get that out, but we kind of got them rectified. So we will get it out this Tuesday, and we will deal with the separation of death on the economic sphere. We're always coming from the economic. Why? Because business is warfare. So we want to help get this information out, but we need y'all. Now when I say share the video, see, I'm trying to leverage who you know. I'm trying to leverage your page. So if I tag you in a post, I'm leveraging your people you know. Leverage, right? But we need to get involved in trade and commerce, and we need to take a serious look of trade and commerce, because if we are not involved in international trade and commerce, then we have flatline when it comes to business. We are not doing business because we need to do it on a broader scale. And when somebody present an opportunity to you that could help people, that could help somebody else. See, as long as you thinking about you, that's what I'm saying. How could a man tell you his wife still got a job, you know what I'm saying, and he good? I'm not saying that there's something wrong with the woman got a job. If my wife had a job, I'm not going to say, man, I'm good. No, I'm not good. I'm working forcefully trying to get her off the job. Why? Because I don't want my children going to public school. But if she working, who gonna teach them? They gotta go to public school. You follow what I'm saying? If I want home cooked meals all the time, I'm gonna get a home cooked meal when she working 8-10 hours a day. Now she gotta come home and cook too. Come on, man. We did no. We got to get involved in something when we know we can be a leverage. So we used to always see people all the time at work. I always say, my brother Leon will bear me witness. Brother ain't got no leverage. I tell him all the time, man, you still working? Yeah. You ain't got no leverage, brother. You ain't understood it yet. You ain't got it yet, brother. The information out here. You know what I'm saying? You got my brother Demi Son. I leverage his videos because he got an articulate way the way he break it down. He leverage and share my videos. You know what I'm saying? It's compatible. But he got an articulate way that he break them down. He know how to make real sophisticated videos. So I leverage his understanding of this to make my content better. I just share his content. It's leverage. All right, so we down to the last 15 minutes. So let's get to the topic. Let's get to the main ideal of this show. So the ideal of this show, family, the future of money is we want to bring information about business. So we want to bring information about business, and we want to educate our people on a certain way, on a certain level, so they can get the understanding of business, so they can see us in FARDMONEY, Wealth Builders Worldwide, Carabao International, what we have to offer not just to the individual, but to the whole world, right? But we have to hit you where you started before we can really teach you or really show you what the future money is. You feel what I'm saying? Some people don't think that gold is the future money. Some people think silver is the future money. Some people think Bitcoin is the future money. We beg to differ, but we're only going to provide the facts here. But we know the future money is not this. We definitely know that. It ain't this, right? This had a death sentence on it the day that they start printing it, right? So we know it ain't that. And we're going to see this trickle down and fall even faster when that $2 trillion stimulus package comes out. We're going to see that dollar weaken soon as they release and start sending out them $1,200 checks. We're going to see the dollar fall, spending power go down even faster, and we're going to see the price of gold go up even higher, quicker. As of right now, gold is at, might well say $1,700 at spot price. It ain't been that high since 2011, 2012, almost 10 years. So if gold is not the future of money, what is it? Is it cryptocurrency? It could be. But the question you got to ask yourself, are you in position? If it's gold or is it crypto, where do you sit at in the equation if it is? Because one thing we can't all agree on, it ain't this. Everything the government is doing, the Federal Reserve is doing, they're showing you that it ain't this. If you want that understanding. Because they're going to do stuff to keep us dumbed down. They're going to do stuff to keep us dumbed down so we could miss the new medium of exchange. But that's why we're coming here. We're trying to help fight back that. So we want to talk about business, some of the schematics, the root of business. And then that way you can see the future money. We want to highlight certain books for you to go and read to build up your knowledge base on about what is and what is to come so you can get prepared and be prepared. That way you can benefit. Because some of us is going to come out from this lockdown or this stay in a worse condition than we was when we came out financially, right? Financially. This is what's going to happen. So we can keep, man, it is what it is. Family, you got to ask yourself, when have you ever seen these people shut the whole sports world down? All gatherings. Ain't nobody going to church. Ain't nobody going to the mosque, the synagogue, the tabernacle, the what? You feel what I'm saying? Ain't nobody going to the masjid. They saying in Stowe's family, they want 10 people in a store at a time. Do you know how many people is inside of America? It's about 350 million people in America, in these 50 states. 350. So you imagine trying to keep 10 people in Walmart at a time. Imagine, just think about that. This is what you're going to have to think about. Because I'm down here in Florida, and they already doing it in gas stations. When 10 people in there, somebody go and lock the door. And then when people come out, they'll let some more in. I seen it in restaurants. People all outside, and it's hot down here. They all outside in the heat, waiting some people come out the restaurant so they can go in and order some food. Come on, man. I'm just saying, family. This thing is going to get worse before it get better. Trump and the boys don't even know what to do. They done lost it. Now the Federal Reserve done lost everything dealing with the currency. They don't know what to do. They don't know whether they to bail in the bank, the businesses, the banks, how to get the employees, the working class, the money. They don't know. They don't know, family. So we have to ask ourselves, if the future of money is on the rise, where are we at in this equation? Where are you at on this board? Where are you at? Because you still got a job off, you not working. Like I seen a brother post I'm just telling y'all what goes on, family. Like I said, this is business of warfare. We just speak straight words here, man. We don't, you know, we want to like everybody, love everybody. We want everybody to like me, love me. But hey, it's just this truth in these real life situations where people just show blunt ignorance. I just had to highlight. All right. A homeboy of mine posted in a group that he got fired from his job because, now listen, what's up, Jace? Because he got fired from his job because he wouldn't sign that a piece of paper, a document saying that he will not, he willing to work through the coronavirus pandemic, but he will not be, the company saying that if you catch it, you're not going to be able to sue us. He was like, okay, cool. I'll keep coming to work, but I ain't signing that. But I'm going to keep coming to work, though. But what the company's saying is if you catch it and you keep coming to work, you're not going to be able to sue us and say you caught it from you at this job, on the company, on this site. He said, cool, I'll keep coming to work, but I ain't signing that, though. So he wasn't signing. And guess what they did? Yeah, get your stuff, man. Roll out. Bye. No, this is no, we not letting you win. Listen, we not letting you win. We not letting you understand, or we not letting you have a company liable. Because you might catch it somewhere else. You might be out there smoking blunts and hit a blunt behind somebody that got it. And then bring it here. And then now you want to say because you were coming to work, you got it. So this is just business. It's just the business owner gonna protect the bottom line. What is the bottom line? His company. He gonna protect that. So he was like, I ain't tripping this in the third. So he said he was mad. So folks jumping on there, man, you can sue them. They can do this. No, they can't, man. These folk got an at-will policy. I heard one fool say, man, if you can, they violated the at-will policy. How the hell they violated the at-will policy when the at-will policy means that they can fire you at will? Just like you can leave at will. Come, man, did y'all understand what this man? This man said they violated the at-will policy. Do you understand? I had a job, and where I worked at, the last time I had a long job, where I worked the longest at, they had an at-will policy. And what the at-will policy was when I read it, that listen, at any given time, we don't have to give you no reason, we can fire you. And at any given time, you don't have to give us no reason or no notice. You can just quit. That's at-will policy. So how did they violate the at-will policy? But anyway, so I come in on the post. Right? I said, listen, anybody looking for an opportunity, work from home. Now, I didn't even use the word work because what we do is really not work. I said, if anybody interested in earning a full-time income from home, DM us FARDMONEY. You had one person said info, one person out of a whole lot of people commenting, talking about this man lost his job, all that. You don't have a solution though. Now the brother is my homeboy. I know him, right? He know we got the business. I didn't prospect him. I think Brother Leon prospected him. Brother Leon know he turned it down. He turned it down years ago. He turned it down. He don't want to look at it. You feel me? So I come in this, not shoot no shots, not gloating the man lost his job. No, none of that. This is not that. That's why I didn't say, well, bro, I told you, bro, you need to do this, did it. No, I said, if anybody interested in earning a full-time income from home, DM us FARDMONEY. You had one lady said info, and then when I try to connect with her, I don't know what's going on. She wasn't serious, right? One serious. Never replied back or nothing, right? That's it. Out of hundreds of people commenting on this post. This show you the mindset of the average person in America. This show you that we don't have financial education, we not critical thinking, and we not thinking outside the box like my homeboy Jace just said on Facebook. We not thinking outside the box, family. We not thinking critical. We not thinking about how to benefit from this. If you getting a stimulus check, what are you going to do with the $1,200? A lot of y'all not even going to be able to pay your bills. Bills is backed up so far right now. $1,200 probably just covers something. But you got to ask yourself, what are you going to do with those $1,200? Are you going to look for a business to start? Are you going to look to acquire some type of asset? When are you going to start acquiring assets? When are you going to get the information out of knowledge and the understanding the difference between an asset and a liability? When you're going to understand the difference between currency and money? Is the difference. When are you going to learn and seek this free financial education? When are you going to have time to look at the opportunity that somebody is presenting you? Listen, when somebody say, I ain't got time to watch a 10-minute video? I ain't got time. You ain't got time to sit down for an hour training, an hour presentation? That's one of the reasons you need to be trying to come to the presentation, because you don't got time. That's a reason to make it, to sacrifice something for it. But the average person don't want to do what? Cut off the TV, stop watching the movies, stop going out, stop sitting around just kicking a bobo, talking about nothing. The average person don't want to stop that and pick up a book and say, let me read. I can read a page a day. If it take me all month to get through the book, at least I read something. It strengthened me and helped me build up. A lot of us will think that spending $50 for a book is too much. It's really too less for this book. And then this book here, you know what I'm saying? But they're gonna watch every show on Netflix, that's right. But this book here, $20. This book here should be $1,000. If this book costs $1,000, I would recommend for you to go buy it. Because the information that is in this book right here, this will put you in the mind of a ruler. And like I said, Amazon has banned this book. You can only go to the Nation of Islam site and get it. And it only costs $20 to show you how the Zionists took control over the Black American economy. They got it monopolized, where they control everything that comes through our hands, whether it's job, businesses, current, everything. They control it. And it's only at the $20. And you can get an understanding of how they set up the banking system. Then you can get this book here to marry it with this book, and then you can see like, damn, I need to get involved in something. The future money's here. The dollar's gone. Then you can see Carrot Bar. And if you're in Carrot Bar, if you're not in Carrot Bar, I advise you get this book. But if you're in Carrot Bar, you have to get this book to understand what we doing in Carrot Bar. If you do not get this book and read it, you really would not understand what we're doing. You're going to think it's all about profit and what you get paid out. It's not about that. We are setting up a payment system where the cash goal is at the root of it. And the cash goal is going on the blockchain as a stable coin. With that being said, family, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, FARDMONEY. If you're on YouTube watching, I see y'all. Give us the thumbs up, hit the like button, and stay connected, family. We will see y'all next Saturday for episode 3, The Future of Money. We're going to run these like spinoffs. They're only going to last an hour. We're going to keep it like that. And be on the lookout for our second edition of our broadcast, Separation of Death, Tuesday at 10 Eastern Standard Time. With that being said, family, see y'all on the next stream. Thank everybody for sharing this out. Thank everybody for liking this. See y'all. We out of here. Assalamu alaikum. Salam. Peace. Au. We out.